What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best ice cream maker. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Starting at number 5, we have the Cuisinart 1.5 quart ice cream maker. The Ice 21 may not have all the bells and whistles of some of the brand's higher-end models, but it's fully automatic and promises to deliver quality homemade ice cream in 20 minutes. We found the catch, though, is that you need to have a pre-frozen bowl. The process is simple and designed to be mess-free. As a cold scrape model, the double insulated freezer bowl easily fits into the base. The mixing paddle fits into that, and the plastic cover holds everything together. As the bowl spins, the paddle scrapes frozen batter from the interior walls and incorporates it back into the mixture. After about 20 minutes, we had fully churned ice cream that resembled soft serve. At that point, you do need to get everything into the freezer quickly to avoid crystallization. Even with the minimalistic design, this can help you whip up a delicious batch of ice cream. If you want to add mix-ins, just throw them directly into the freezer bowl when the batch is almost done spinning. This model has a smaller capacity, 1.5 quarts, than some of Cuisinart's other models, so be mindful of batch size when you're following recipes. We did experience overflow during testing when we used a recipe that wasn't fully scaled down. However, cleanup was easy. Even the laziest dessert lovers won't find much to complain about here. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Nostalgia ICMP 400 BLUE 4-quart electric ice cream maker. If you like the idea of an old-fashioned ice cream maker and want to make large batches, this fun machine checks both those boxes. Just like old-style ice cream makers, this one uses ice and salt to freeze the ice cream, but the cranking mechanism is electric, so you don't have to work so hard to get your treats. We found that you need to get the salt and ice layering just right and have the interior container flush with the bottom in order to get great ice cream. There aren't specific instructions for how much ice and salt to use, so be prepared with at least one 8-pound bag of ice and 3 cups of salt. Once assembled, you turn on the motor and set a timer for 30 minutes. When you're done, you'll have up to 4 quarts of fluffy, smooth ice cream that can be eaten as is or quickly put in the freezer. It also handles mix-ins well, but you will have to pause the machine and completely remove the motor and lid, so the process isn't as easy as models with openings in the canister. Similar to other salt and ice machines, we found that this is very loud during churning. You can also end up with a bucket of slushy, salty water. For these reasons, it might be best to use it on the porch instead of in your kitchen. The plastic ice bucket can double as a storage container when not in use. For easy transportation, the machine has a handle, and the motor locks when power is off, so all parts stay secure. However, the bucket filled with melted ice gets heavy, so while cleaning is easy, you'll want to be careful when transporting the bucket to the sink. It's easy to spill. If you want easy ice cream, the company also makes mixes that can be used with this machine. You can use one of the included ice cream recipes or one of your own. At number 3, we have the Breville BCI 600XL Smart Scoop Ice Cream Maker. If you're ready to get serious about making ice cream, this Breville ice cream maker has quite a few benefits that justify its steep price tag. The 1.1 quart ice cream maker contains a compressor, just like a window air conditioner, and freezes the ice cream while it churns. This means you don't have to worry about freezing and refreezing a bowl between batches. It also has 12 specifically calibrated settings for different levels of softness, so you won't end up with rock-hard sherbet, gelato, or soft serve when what you really want is a scoop of vanilla that will hold its own in a root beer float. A pre-cool setting preps the machine to start churning immediately, and internal thermometers make sure the temperature stays just right. We particularly like the softer to harder option, which lets you choose softer ice cream or harder sorbet instead of a one-size-fits-all setting. One downside is there isn't a slower churn setting for gelato. During our tests, this produced fluffy ice cream every time. The lid has a finger loop for easy opening and closing, which made adding mix-ins super simple, and all were evenly distributed. Though this is a heavy compressor countertop machine, cleanup is easy. The bowl and paddle are removable, with no little crevices to wipe down. Keep in mind that this investment piece takes up a lot of room, so it might not be ideal for those with small kitchens. At number 2, we have the Whynter ICM 200 LS2 quart stainless steel automatic ice cream maker. This compressor-style ice cream maker is for those who are ready to splurge on a countertop machine, but it's less expensive than the Breville on our list. Because of the compressor, there's no need to pre-freeze the bowl, and it can make up to 2 quarts at a time. Where this machine stood out was with the vegan ice cream we made. Some ice cream makers can't handle fat alternatives quite as well as cream, but this Whynter model churned out delicious vegan cookie dough ice cream with the perfect creamy texture. It also makes regular dairy ice cream, in addition to frozen yogurt and sorbet. We found it easy to use and set up, with excellent distribution of mix-ins. The extended cooling function ensures your creation won't melt right away, either. Additionally, we liked the included ice cream scoop, which made it incredibly easy to get the final product out of the machine and into a cone. The bowl insert is easy to wash by hand when you're finished, and the corrosion-resistant stainless steel exterior looks sleek. It's definitely a bulky machine, but we had no trouble moving it around on the counter. The one downside is that it is loud, and it was a little tricky to get the latch on the top of the machine locked into place. And finally at number 1, we have the KitchenAid ice cream maker. If you already have a KitchenAid stand mixer and don't want to add another appliance to your kitchen, this might be the ice cream maker for you. Compatible with both tilt head and bowl lift style mixers, this ice cream attachment consists of a freezer bowl similar to the Cuisinart model and a dasher that spins just like the paddle attachment for the mixer. The 2-quart bowl should be fully frozen for 24 hours before use to ensure that your ice cream freezes properly. You can store it in there to make sure it's always ready to go, and keep it toward the back if possible where temperatures are coldest. Keep in mind that if your kitchen is warm, this bowl will warm up fairly quickly and start to sweat, so it's not a bad idea to keep a kitchen towel underneath to catch the drips. A batch of ice cream should take about 30 minutes to churn. If you prefer a scoopable consistency, you'll want to freeze the ice cream before serving, but soft serve fans can enjoy it directly from the freezer bowl. One drawback of this model is that there isn't an automatic shutoff like some of the dedicated machines have, so you'll have to keep an eye on it while churning. The one inconsistency we experienced while using this attachment is when freezing different flavors of ice cream. Our plain vanilla batch never progressed to fully frozen, so it had to be put in the freezer at that point. 2 other flavors ended up with a creamy, whipped soft serve texture. Regardless, all batches were evenly mixed and ended up delicious. Even if you have trouble with freezing, the mix will eventually freeze and still taste good. Another bonus is that it's quieter than many standalone ice cream makers. The drive assembly and dasher are top-rack dishwasher safe, and the mixing bowl itself can be washed by hand easily. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.